What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I appreciate the support. Guys, I got to deal with this right now. Brittany Jackson, the mother of Sequoia Samuels, was back in court today, right? And this whole thing is crazy. Now, the defense, her defense, is saying that she was a victim as well as Sequoia Samuels was. Yeah, you believe that? She's a victim. Said she suffered from battered woman syndrome. Guys, if you don't believe what I'm saying, we all know what happened in the case. Ain't no sense of going back into it this early into it. Look at the video clip I'm gonna play. We'll come back and get right at this. Man, this is a mess. Check it out.
Inside the Criminal Justice Center at 201 Poplar, the mother of 4-year-old Sequoia Samuels and her former boyfriend make separate court appearances in a case that's rocked the community and a Memphis family.
I don't have any more good days. Just prayer.
24-year-old Brittany Jackson is charged with child neglect, abuse of a corpse, and filing a false report connected to the death of her daughter Sequoia. Jackson's family and her father were in court to show their support.
First off, this is a terrible situation. We have to be with our kids through the good times and the bad times, and this just so happened to be one of the bad times that I have to be with my daughter.
Jackson's former boyfriend, 21-year-old Jalen Hobson, is facing a false offense report charge, but his attorney expects more serious charges could be coming.
I anticipate that this case will be sent to the grand jury and additional charges will be coming forth in the next month or so.
District Attorney Steve Mulroy is not ruling out that possibility.
We're actively reviewing the situation, and I wouldn't rule out increasing charges on either of them.
Back in court, Jackson's attorney requested she get a mental evaluation, which the judge granted. Her lawyer refers to Jackson as a victim.
We believe that Brittany and Sequoia were victims of domestic assault inside that home by Mr. Hobson. We believe that Brittany suffered from battered woman syndrome.
Last Thursday, Jackson told police her daughter was missing from their North Memphis home, and that's when an all-out search began. Later, she reportedly admitted to police that her little girl had actually been dead for weeks. Jackson claims Hobson beat the child and that the two stored Sequoia's body in garbage bags in the house. But her attorney says Jackson did not kill Sequoia.
Absolutely. That is the heart of our defense at this time. We believe that the investigation will, once it's complete, will show that Jalen Hobson killed this child and that Brittany Jackson was afraid to come forward.
Guys, that was the video clip, and I'm going to be honest with you. I call bullshit on all this. This is typical BS that defense lawyers do. What did I tell you? They're going to put it all on the dude, regardless if he killed the child or not. That's not the main thing. The main thing is this is a buildup of abuse against Sequoia Samuels that could have been prevented. And before she was a battered woman with this syndrome they trying to talk about, she had support. She had family members right around her, which I don't believe he going to be beating on her. He ain't family, and all that family members over there. You see they had a dude with him with the braids or whatever. She got a father. I'm sure this 21-year-old boy met her dad. I don't see this man coming in somebody's house, all of a sudden just beating the hell out of this girl, beating the baby, taking control, this tyrannical man that ain't really built for battle like that if you looked at him. You know what I'm saying? And he got the whole family terrorized, or got her so terrorized that she don't think her father or any of the men in her family can whip him. That's bullshit. That's why I call bullshit on all this. That's the first thing. The second thing is this. Her father, he seemed like he cared about her. I don't know. I'm just saying, see, he said he was there to support her, right? Why you ain't never tell your dad? Why, if he was so bad, right? I'm going to tell you something. A lot of times when they show TV shows and they show women that be getting battered, the first thing is they'll take the punishment to protect their child, right? they'll take the punishment. You could have sent that baby to somebody else if he was whipping your ass like that, because you wouldn't want a 4-year-old baby to see that, because she would have did what? Ran her mouth and told. Now, remember they said she had what you call it? A damn Child Protective Services case brought on against her. You know what, guys? 5 months after the case came, it was dismissed. Who dismissed the case? Who dismissed the case? That's either here or there. That's room for another video. But this is stupid. They talking about she hurting, grieving, and doing the best she can. No shit, she in jail. Reality didn't set in. It was multiple times, if she was a victim of this tyrannical guy, that she had outs. Because them old ladies over there, them old ladies, them aunties or whatever, that's in that group, they not going to go for that. That's older wisdom around you. And all of a sudden, you can't just reach out to nobody. You putting on a poker face of getting your ass whipped and your child getting brutalized and stuff, and nobody noticed nothing. I don't see nobody that strong-willed to where they can hide the shame of what somebody did to their child and they didn't do anything about it. People would have picked up on that. Come on. Come on. She charged with child neglect. Supposedly the house was jacked up and she didn't protect the child. Abuse of a corpse. That means what? She helped indispose that body, putting it in the bags, so on and so forth. Filing a false report, having people spend police resources, taxpayer dollars, acting like she, where the kid was, opening the door saying the kid ran away. Now he's charged with only filing a false report saying the same thing she said. Now I'm going to tell you something. The reason why his is later than hers, it must have been established that he did kill the child. See, this thing right here is like Tyre Nichols' case. They are only going to tell you so much because this case has a lot of public notoriety, and they're still trying to wait for the autopsy report. Remember, the autopsy reports are key. It was key in the Tyre Nichols case. It's key in this case. It's going to be key. So they're not going to say too much. Remember, this is the prelims. Her attorney's not going to say nothing. His attorney's not going to say nothing. The prosecution's not going to say nothing. All we getting right now is surface talk. Everything that you're hearing is subject to change. But I do know this. They giving her a psychiatric evaluation. That's normal. That's normal because nobody in their right mind would let somebody bag up a baby, kill your baby, and then have you bag it up. And then he just take it outside because it's trash. Had a baby in the house for weeks. And you mean to tell me battered wife, battered woman syndrome, when that baby was in that house stinking, you smelling this every day, knowing that the funk in your house is your daughter festering and decomposing and nothing clicked in you to get help. He was around you all that time. Y'all was connected at the hip that whole time. He never left out and went anywhere. He had guns and drugs in other houses. You know he was in the street. You couldn't have ran out and got help? No, because you knew that you was in trouble when the baby died and the baby was being abused. And if she was alive, she would have told everything. Guys, don't be surprised if the baby Sequoia was killed because something was done to her that she could have said something to somebody. That's why they said she was missing for weeks. Could have said something to somebody that would have got the whole house in trouble. And I'm not putting this out here, but just hear me on this because something is just telling me I wouldn't be surprised if this boy did something heinous to this girl in a physical way. And I'm not to where if it came out, they both would go down. So they got rid of this baby. And it sounds crazy, guys. Just hear me out. Something is not right with this shit. Oh, I'm battered. I'm crazy. Yeah, crazy in love. Crazy in love. You're a dumbass. This pisses me off, man. I mean, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, this might go to the grand jury. He's getting more charges and stuff like that. that lets me know it's a lot that they're not telling you. We probably know about 6%, and the other 94% is left to the imagination, even though they got all the answers and they got to put everything together, defense against prosecution. This thing is far from over. You guys stay tuned. I'm telling you, this whole thing is a mess. Now she the victim. Put it on the man, of course. Put it on the dude. See, they want him anyway, though, because remember, he was out on bond for a prior charge of, what was it, trespassing, having a gun on him or some crap. Now they found him with more guns. I mean, he's done. He's going regardless. You know what I'm saying? Just from the guns and the weed or whatever the fuck it was he was found with, and violating, I guess, getting out of on bond and committing another act. Lesson: keep these bum dudes out your house. And she ain't no different though. She not no different. She don't have good sense. She never called the cops. Of course you didn't call the cops because there was some dirt on you in reference to what was going on in that house. And don't be surprised when he get his discovery and all that shit is on him and he see what she said, watch she start telling. He gonna do that before. The way he looked like he gonna start telling. More and more crazy stuff is gonna come out of this case. Watch. They got him separated, him against her. She's playing the victim like she didn't have nothing to do with it. He knows she has something to do with it, and she green-lighted him doing that to her daughter. Guys, as always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll get back in on this as soon as it comes up with another update. But the rabbit hole gets deeper. Jesus Christ. Take care. See you in the next video.